My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And I'm going to murder this one from the house of Bvlgari. I'm viewing, let's say, Onekh Eau de Parfum. This is £355 for 125ml. The notes are geranium from China. All middle notes are, I don't pronounce that, oud. And the base notes are smoked labdaman. Sounds delicious. Do we have our bottles of this fragrance? I'm not going to pronounce. Are we engaged with our higher self? Let's get testing. This is a brick of a, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I think it's iconical, but it kind of, maybe it looks like a Egyptian sculpture or something. I don't know. I like the top. Let's look at the atomizer. Lots of lift with this. This fragrance will last forever. I'll do that right now because just of how it's acting on my skin based upon habanalide and hevetalide. Gosh, and that's a interesting start to a fragrance. The habanalide gives you high-tech metal, apple, ceramic. It goes very lovely with everything, actually. Smells quite masculine and just very nice if you want to create a fragrance that's high-tech. Hevetalide, I think it's a 4th generation musk. It's linear. It works to give lift and it works on the top, actually. So I think if habanalide is really good, sort of anchor to the skin and works as a backbone, hevetalide works on the top to give lift. And the two together are giving you lift and a high-tech metallic nature. There is a dirty animal side to this. So this is giving you a earthy quality. And this is Credember, which also can give you lift within a formula. It's quite voluminous. Credember is one of my least favorite raw materials, but I like it within formulas. This would be horrible without being sweetened with coumarin and vanillin to give sort of sweetness in the formula. This would have been unwearable without that sweetness. Softened with Lily of the Valley raw materials to give softness and cleanness to the formula. But hydromercenol will give that sort of lift and make it so modern and up to date, actually. I love the use of patchouli in this. I mean, I kind of would reach for patchouli automatically with this. It's giving you that darkness. It's like dark, mossy nature combined with cedarwood is giving the sort of feel of the actual formula. Cypril is being used in this as well. I love cypril. It's got another name beginning with N, but cypril can be used in lots and lots of different ways, but it's primarily used to give you, work with other raw materials to give you an oud accord. You work within oud accords, actually. I've never really smelled an oud accord that smells dead on oud, actually, but you can kind of get near to that sort of nature quite easily, but not really get oud at all. Once you smell real oud, you know what you're talking about. This is loads of volume. So this, because the way it's constructed, is giving every time I move my arm, I smell it. I would be really, really careful with this formula because it's sort of quite powerful. I would test it on a test strip, and I never say that. And the reason is that either you're going to like it or you're absolutely going to hate it. And I think test it on a strip to see if you like that amounts of sort of animal notes and musk and patchouli and cypril, because these are dark raw materials. And if you like it on a test strip, I then apply it on the skin, but do one spray because it's sort of quite strong. So it's very Middle Eastern, and it's giving me that sort of Middle Eastern metallic nature. I think this is really well created. I think this is a difficult formula. If I'm really honest with you, this is kind of like working with raw materials that are quite unpalatable. And this has been sweetened and cleaned up with the use of aroma chemicals. Actually, there's a really nice sort of cleanness to the formula. Without all these raw materials, it would just smell dirty and unpalatable. On to my final thoughts. I think this is great. I keep smelling it. It's very strong. I wish I'd sprayed 3 sprays, so I've got to do other reviews now, and it's going to be quite polarizing. I think this is a polarizing scent. I think this smells Middle Eastern. I think this definitely suits the packaging, actually. I would love some incense in this. I keep saying that all the time. Maybe because I'm thinking of incense. I think frankincense would have been great in this, actually. Frankincense, nutmeg, cinnamon leaf, clove. That would have been really fantastic in this. I think it would have just finished it really beautifully. To me, that's what I would have added, some really beautiful CO2 frankincense, maybe myrrh as well. That would have been outstanding in this. This is a signature scent. This is dark. It's got a slight leathery nature to it as well. That is the raw materials. The wood raw materials are giving it like a leathery finish to it. Amber's helping to give expansion. The choice of musk is really good. It smells very different and unique. It smells quite niche perfumery, actually. It doesn't smell, it smells like artisanal perfumery. It doesn't smell like high street. I'm quite surprised that this range did this. I didn't know what to expect. I just like the name. Didn't know what to expect at all. I think you really have to like this. I think it's well created, but you kind of have to like it. A specific type of person would specifically like this for a specific event. This is not a going out and just putting it on. This is, you would have to choose your choice of clothes. You would have to go to, I imagine dark clothes. I'm thinking of dark clothes. I'm thinking of a music event. I'm thinking of, that sort of thing. But smoke would have been really nice in this as well, actually. I would have finished this off with topaz, patchouli, frankincense, cinnamon leaf. That's how I would have finished this off. I think it needs some finishing to it. I think it's really nice, though. The price, a bit out there for my liking, but it smells sort of niche, smells very different. I think it would suit a certain demographic. I'm going to mark this as 7 out of 10. I think it's fine, but I would love some frankincense. I'd love some cinnamon leaf. I'd love some clove. I'd love some incense through it, benzoyl benzoate or benzoin, kind of missing aspects to it. I think it's great, but it feels like it needs some extra things to it. So love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands, lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well. See you soon.